What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. I'm going to be taking you through the next few days here. We're going to be building a chicken coop. I've got the uprights up already. That was an all-day process yesterday of digging the holes, pouring cement, making sure everything was perfectly level and straight up and down and everything was nice and square for the start of our coop. So this is what we're starting with right here. We've got our 4 uprights. And if you can see right here, I've got this line right here. We've got these 2x10s. So I'm going to do a 2x10 across the front at 7 foot, 2x10 across the back at 6 foot. And then we're going to do some 2x10s going down on either side. We're going to throw in some joists. And our layout basically, this whole front area here, about 9 feet of it is going to be the run, and then the back 5 feet by 14 feet is going to be our coop. And we're going to have some nesting boxes in here. We're going to have a brooder box in here for baby chicks for next season, and we're going to put some roosting bars all the way up to the top of 6 feet there. So that's going to be our basic layout. I'm going to give you guys updates along the way, but I've got some of the boards already laid out here. Got some more stuff in the back there. Got some OSB back there for the coop portion. And we're just gonna get this whole thing done because this is our old coop. And it is getting run down. We've had it for a long time. But it's just getting wore out. And it's time to update it, give the chickens some high shade, and give them a little bit more space. So this is what we're doing so far. We've got new nesting boxes coming. We've got new water feeders coming. We've got all kinds of different things to add to the coop for these chickens that we're going to be updating just to make it easier to keep chickens and give them more space and have good, happy chickens that give us plenty of eggs. So that's what we're doing so far, guys. Stay tuned. Like I said, I'm going to give you updates along the way. The goal is to have this thing done by the weekend. It is Tuesday today, so the goal is to be done by the weekend. So we'll see how far we get. Hopefully everything runs according to plan, but if any of you do any of these type of projects, you know it never goes according to plan. There's always little hiccups along the way, so we're just going to take those as they come, and hopefully we get our coop all built here. So stay tuned and enjoy the video. Alrighty, guys, it's 12:03 and it is hot out and I'm whooped, but as you can see, we've got all the side supports in. I've got all the joists in for the yard. So this whole area here is going to be the yard area, and I can maybe kind of get a little bit better idea of what we're doing here. The open area back here is where our coop is going to be. I'm still going to throw in a couple of joists in here. It's just gotten too hot and I'm tired. And being a one-man job, I can only get so much done in a day. So I'm going to go in and get something to eat. But we got the tops cut off of those with the chainsaw. Chainsaw is really dull, so I've got to put an edge on that chain before I get the front ones lopped off. We've got some of the tin for the roof here. We're doing a tin style roof on it. So we're going to start that tomorrow. Maybe this evening, depending on how it goes, we'll see. But this is where we're at, guys. This is the chicken coop so far. So it's coming along nicely. This thing is going to be solid. I think we're going to call it Chicken Fort Knox or Chicken Knox or something like that. So if you guys have any ideas for the name for the chicken coop, go ahead and drop a comment down below. I give this thing a thumbs up for the work so far, and we're going to keep it going. Appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for more. We're just going to keep on going on this, and like I said, hopefully we'll have it done by the weekend. All right, stay tuned. something else, guys. One of the reasons we're doing this is I want to give the chickens high shade. Right now, the high point on their shade is at about 5 feet, but the lowest point's at 2 feet, so it gets pretty warm inside there. Under this, we're at about 7 feet, dropping down to about 6.5 feet. And Drake, hey, that's my work glove. Let go of that. That is not a toy. Drake's been hanging out under here all day because it is very nice and cool. It's at least 10 degrees difference from outside to under here, if not more, especially with the breeze. So if you can give your chickens high shade, do it. They need it. It gives them better airflow, and it's going to give them a much cooler environment to hang out in. And you're going to have much happier chickens, which is going to give you more eggs. All right, guys. See you in the morning. All right, guys. So what time is it? I don't even know. Hang on. It's 7:45 at night. I came out here a little bit before 6 and put these runners in on either side, and then put the 2 back sidewalls up. So that's going to be the actual indoor coop portion. I'm going to put a wall across the front of that, right where that top beam is there. Wow. Is that pretty cool, Morgan?
Yeah, it's so cool and awesome.
Is that going to be a great chicken coop?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the chickens are going to love it.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the actual coop area. Now you can kind of see a little bit better. That whole front area here is going to be the run. That's where they're going to be able to come out and just be basically outside, but they'll have the high shade, especially in the afternoon, so that they don't get too hot. It'll have a nice cross breeze, so they should do really, really well in there. We're going to have obviously a big food barrel that I'm going to do a little video on of what we're going to do for our food barrel. We're going to do a PVC line water drip system for the water, so I'll do a whole little video on that. This whole thing is going to be pretty sweet.
So cool.
Is it so cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And awesome.
It's cool and awesome. You got it. And then we're going to put our front door in right up front here, guys. So it's coming along. We're getting close. Hopefully, like I said, by Sunday afternoon, this will be done. It'll be painted, and we're going to be able to get this whole thing wrapped up and get the chickens moved over. So we're on schedule. Hang on, baby. We're on schedule, but you can kind of see at the back of the building here. We're going to do a little gutter system across the back here, and that's going to come down to our rain barrels that we can either fill with a hose, or if we get some good rains, it'll fill the barrels up, and then that'll water the chickens with the PVC line that we're going to put in, and I'll show you that whole thing in its own video once it's done. Maybe I'll do an actual build video of that. So that's what we've got going. Hope you guys are enjoying this. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead, throw them down below. Don't forget to drop a thumbs up, because I tell you what, this is a lot of work, but I think it's going to pay off. So if you guys want to see more kind of little backyard homestead farm little videos like this, go ahead and let me know in the comments, and we'll do more of these as things go along. Eventually we'll have to upgrade the goat pen. We're going to do meat rabbits, so I've got to have to do we're going to do a colony setup for that, so we'll have a whole setup that way as well. But that's things to come, and we will see you guys tomorrow. All right, thanks for watching. Alrighty, guys, quick chicken coop update. Last time it was getting dark out, but I just finished up these sidewalls, and so I made some minor adjustments to them. I had some other random boards up, but I found the clips that I was looking for. I was looking for these clips here, and I found them. So I took the board off that was right here and put the clips in, and then put some support boards up along the top. Did the same thing on that side, except I just used a 2x6 over there and the clips, and just secured all that, so that's a good solid wall now. We changed out the roof. I pulled all the big panels down because I just didn't like the look of it. It had too many holes and too many other issues, and it was going to cause too much water to run down on the underside of them and into the actual coop itself and onto the walls in here that we want to keep dry. So we pulled all of that and bought 12-foot panels. These are the fiberglass sun-treated, UV-treated panels. So I put up the 12-foot panels, and then you can see right in the very front, did about 3 feet of the galvanized steel. So we got the galvanized steel panels up front. Those are nice and solid. I really don't care if they leak a little bit right here, and anything that does run underneath it is going to run underneath, go onto these panels, and run all the way down to the end. So down at the end, we're going to put a gutter. Once I paint the back, I'm going to put a gutter across the back of this here on this back board. It's going to get a gutter system. It's going to run to here. We found a guy in town selling food grade water containers, the big 275 gallon water containers for $100. So I picked up one of those, and we're going to run the gutter, and then it's going to drain into that. So any rainwater we get, it's going to keep it full. And then on top of that, we'll be able to do the initial fill. And then, like I said, I'll do a little video on the whole setup I do for the watering system for that. We're going to use a big 55 gallon drum for the feeder. We already got the little feeder containers for it, but that's going to all go in once I get the rest of this enclosed. Went and bought all the extra lumber that we needed over the weekend. We did not get it done this weekend, obviously. We ended up doing some Home Depot stuff on Saturday, and then it was just blazing hot out, so we really didn't do anything else the rest of that afternoon. And then Sunday was Mother's Day, so we spent the day doing everything the wife wanted to do. So we did not get any of the chicken coop stuff done. We did mom stuff all day. So it was a good day. We went swimming with the kids and did Eggs Benedict and stuff in the morning with my mother-in-law and my wife and everything, because that's what they wanted for breakfast. And swam and just hung out with the family and had a great family day. So it's nice to kind of kick back and do that, but now we're back to the grind. Finished up putting all the panels on this morning and did the roof. If you saw the video, I guess it'll be from a while back now, but Drake died today, so there was that whole video. I'm sure you guys have already seen that, but I had to deal with that this morning too, so that kind of set me back quite a few hours as well, having to deal with all that. So anyway, that's our chicken coop update for now. There's going to be more. I'm going to actually use the rest of that galvanized paneling there to do the edges. I'm going to put those against the sides and across the front, just to deter any digging from any predators that may try and sneak into the yard. So we're going to make sure that that's kind of blocked off around the edges, just to be more of a deterrent, and hopefully that'll keep anything from digging or causing any trying to rip through the bottom of the panels to get at chickens or anything like that. So that's our update for now, guys. We'll keep you posted, and I hope you guys are enjoying following along on the chicken coop build, and stay tuned for more updates. Alrighty, guys, there's this day 5 or 6, something like that. I'll have to go back and look, but got a lot done today. As you can see, we've got the front framed in. That's going to get wire across the front, and then we're going to go with the corrugated steel around the bottom on both sides, just to add a little bit of protection. And we're going to put a door on the front here. Obviously that's not done yet, but got it framed in today. Got those up. We got the inside walls to the coop. This is just going to have an open doorway right here. It's not actually going to be closed off or anything. And then in here, hopefully you can see all right, but right here is where we're going to put the roosting bars all the way up to the ceiling. And then on this side, we're going to have our nesting boxes. And then in the middle here, this little area right here, we're going to put a brooder box. And then I'm going to make an angled little doorways, or doors that lift up, so you can access the brooder box, and we can hang the food and everything else, and baby chicks will have plenty of room. And then as they grow, all the chickens will be used to them, so integrating them into the flock will be much easier. So that's what we're going with. That's how much I've gotten done. It's about 11:30. I've still got some other stuff to do inside the house to get ready for work. I got to get some other things around the house done. I just can't neglect everything in there. So we're going to get to that, and we're going to get some more done tomorrow. So stay tuned, and hope you guys are enjoying the build. What's going on there, guys? It's May 19th. Did not get any work on this yesterday, really. Just had too many other things going on. Day before that, I spent the day up in Phoenix at the Game and Fish office up there at the Hunter Safety Building at the Ben Avery Shooting Center, doing the Trappers Education Instructor course so that I can become a Trappers Education instructor. We've got, so we didn't get anything done really Friday either. But as you can see now, right behind me right here, we've got the door all framed in. And so we'll give you guys a closer look at that. And then if you can see on the corner over here, we've got our 275 gallon water container. So with that, like I said before, walk down here and take a look. So you can see that little downspout piece we have right there. We're gonna have that running down into it. And then across the back here, we're gonna put gutter up, and that'll run down to here and then into this tote. So anytime we get any rain, it'll top it off for us, but we'll start off by filling it up. And we're gonna run some PVC line out with some little cups and everything, and I'll show you that as we build it. The door, we put self-closing hinges on. So when we open it up here, you can open the door, let go of it, and it closes. And you're like, well, Mike, what about getting locked inside? We put the little cable on it, runs through, and that goes to the back here, so you can just pull up on the cable and you can let yourself out. That way it'll guarantee that chickens don't escape when the kids come out to do stuff or anything like that. But big heavy duty door there. Whole thing's heavy duty construction. I think I've said it before in some of the other videos, but if you guys have a suggestion for the name, I'm thinking Chicken Knox or Chicken Fort Knox or something like that. But if you guys got something better, go ahead, throw it down in the comments. Give me a thumbs up. We're going to keep construction going on this, and hoping to have it done inside of a week, but that's what I said about a week ago. So life gets in the way, you know how that is. Goats have been checking it out, taking a look at things. We've got our nesting boxes right here in this Amazon box. I'll show you guys that when we break it out. But yeah, construction's coming along. I'm really liking the looks of it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and stay tuned for the next stage of the build. Thanks for watching. What's going on, guys? We're out here at the chicken coop. As you can see, we've been doing some painting. If you guys are looking for a way to get some inexpensive paint, you can go to a Home Depot, and a lot of time they'll have these 5-gallon buckets that somebody ordered. They ordered too many of them, or they ordered a color and then ended up not liking it, and they didn't end up taking it. And they sell them for pretty cheap. But as you can see, I mean, it's a great color for a chicken coop. Bear rug brown is what this is. Obviously, I haven't done the touch-ups and stuff. I'm going to go around with a brush and actually do all my touch-ups and everything. But I've given everything 2 coats, and I'm going to go around, do touch-ups tomorrow morning, because it is freaking hot out. So I'm going to get inside and get out of this heat. It's almost 11 o'clock in the morning already, and I've got other things to get done before I got to go to work today, so I'm going to get that done. But I wanted to give you guys an update. We're getting the paint on, and then we're going to put up all of the wire and do the water system and everything else. So I'll probably do touch-ups in the morning, then go pick up stuff for the water system, and then get going on that by Thursday. But I wanted to give you guys the update and show you what we've got going on. Hope you're enjoying the build, and any comments or anything, drop them down below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you at the next update. What's going on, guys? It's June 1st. This project is taking a while, but between the dog dying and end of school and a whole bunch of other stuff, I'm just kind of chipping away at it. Wife made a real good point after I had the whole thing painted that dark brown that we live in Tucson and it gets hot here, so it's going to absorb all that heat. So we decided to change the color, and we're going to go with this lighter color on the outside of the coop with darker edging. But the main portion of the coop where the chickens are going to roost and everything else, we are changing to this lighter tan color. So I think it looks nice. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Drop me a thumbs up for what we're doing so far. This is going to be the end of part 1. In part 2, I'm going to finish painting the interior. We're going to build the roosting bars, we're going to build the nesting boxes, and we're going to fence in the whole thing. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys are enjoying the build. Stay tuned for part 2, like I said. Hey guys, so yeah. I couldn't help myself, had to keep working. So got some more of the painting done. Obviously, I mean, edging and stuff I need to come back through here, do edging. All this is going to get painted with the darker paint, so the upper edges and the doorways and everything is all going to look nice with the 2 different color paints and everything. But it's coming along. Couldn't help myself, had to keep working on it. But yeah, I got most of the interior done, all the big spaces. So I'm going to go back through tomorrow, do all the touch-ups, and get the rest of the darker paint done in the morning. And then it'll be on to part 2, which is going to be the exterior fencing and the nesting boxes and the roosting bars and the food barrels and all that stuff. That may even become part 3, or maybe I'll do some separate videos on those individual pieces, and I'll just do a general video showing everything. So let me know in the comments what you'd prefer to see, if you want to see individual things like how we build the nesting boxes, how we build the bars, what we're doing for our new feeder system that we got, the new watering system. If you want to see all those individual, if you want to see it all in one, drop me a comment down below, let me know. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, it helps with the algorithm. Really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching, thanks for sticking with us, and we will catch you down the line.